Welcome to Mr. B's Home Music Lessons playlist, providing music lessons for you at home during the school closure period. I hope that everyone is keeping well and that you enjoy these videos. Thank you very much. Today's video is going to be a double recorder play along, and I'm going to show you two relatively easy pieces, starting with quite an easy one and then a slightly more tricky one. And I'm going to sing you through and talk you through both pieces, then we'll play them along. And today's pieces both come again from the series of Sarah Watt's recorder books and from the Sarah Watt's Red Hot Recorder Tutor book number 1. So do have a look at those if you like these, but otherwise play along with today's video and do take your time to look carefully at the notes first and then join in at the end of each song. Okay, first of all we're going to look at quite an easy piece. It's called Wet and Windy. I'm going to put it on screen now and I'm going to sing you through it first of all, and then we're going to look at the notes on the recorder. So if you have a look at the image on screen, and you'll see it starts with 4 bars rest. We know that because of the number 4 above that long black box. And then we have our first note, which starts on B. Remember, always B is on the middle line, A is in the gap. And you'll see in that first bar you've got 2 B's followed by 2 A's, and those B's are always on that middle line and those A's are in the gap underneath the middle line. And if we have a look at our recorder, the B is 1 finger and thumb and the A is 2 fingers and thumb. And remember always to hold your recorder with the other hand so it's held steady while you play it. If we have a look at the music again, we can see the second bar has 2 B's again and then an A. Now the first 6 notes are all crotchets, they're 1 beat crotchets. Then it gets to a 2 beat minim. So then we hold it for 2 beats, 1, 2, so a longer note. Then we've got in the third bar 2 B's and 2 A's again, followed by a 4 beat semi-breve, and that's on a B again in the 4th bar. So we hold that for 4 beats. Let's sing through the first 4 bars. So that goes like this. B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B. Okay, then the second set of 4 bars, the next 4 bars are exactly the same. B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B. Then we get to the section where it says wind. Now we might pay attention here to the F underneath that, and if you look at the very top of the page, to the P underneath the word rain. Now, if you remember correctly your dynamic markings, P means piano, which means quiet, and F means forte, which means loud. So we can try and play those 2 parts, quiet and loud. Now, when we get to the part that says wind, we've got semi-breves here, and it starts on the A, and then each bar is different, A, B, basically, and each bar is 1 note with 4 beats. So, first of all, it's A for 4 beats, then B, then back to the A, then to the B. So we've got some long notes there. Then the last line is actually the same as the first 4 bars again. B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, 2, 3, 4, and then we stop. And if you look carefully at the dynamics on that bottom line, you've got another P, so we play it quietly as well. Right, let's have a play along with Wet and Windy. Here we go. Okay, well done, and just remember always B is 1 finger, A is 2 fingers. Have a good look at that and play through as many times as you like and enjoy that piece. Now we're going to look at our second piece for today, and this one is also from the Red Hot Recorder Tutor, and it's called Skat, Cat, Swing. If you have a look at the music that is on the screen now, you'll see that it also uses B's and A's, but it also has some G's in it, and I've circled the G's for you now. Now, G is always on the lower line. Now, I always say not the bottom line, because that is an E, but the lower line. So if you remember, B is on the middle line, and then look at the line below, and that's the lower line, and that's where you'll find your G. and in between, in the gap, you've got your A. And they're the three notes we're using today, B, A and G. So just have a look at your recorder and remember, B is 1 finger and 1 thumb, A is 2 fingers and thumb, G is 3 fingers and thumb. And again, always support it with your second hand. Okay, again at the beginning of the piece we've got 4 bars rest. Let's have a look at the music. You can see those 4 bars rest at the front there, and then we've got, again, starting on the B. And we've got 4 crotchet beats on the B this time. B, 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 and then we go to the A. A, B, G, A. So let's just play that opening. And then we've got a squiggle and some boxes, and they basically mean rests. So after the A, we've got 3 beats rest in the rest of that bar, and then a whole bar's rest in the next bar. So we go B, 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 A, B, G, A, rest, 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 rest. And then we carry on, and the next note is in that gap, it's an A. And we've got 5 A's, 4 of them are crotchets, then a minim, so we've got A, 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 and then we've got a B, B, A, G, B, A, G. Let's play the whole of those first 2 phrases. Rest, 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 rest. Rest, 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 rest. Then we've got the same pattern that we started with again. B, 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 A, B, G, A. Then we've got another load of rests. And then just the next pattern slightly different. Starts on the A again. A, 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 A. But then we've got 2 long notes. A, B, G. And then we get to the double line where it says fine or fine, but in Italian that's fine and it means finish. Now we're not going to finish there, we'll come back to that bit later. We're going to carry on for now, but we will do that bit again at the end. So in the next bar, that's numbered bar 16, that's blank, so we count that rest again. Then in 17 we start on the lower line, and that's the G of course with our 3 fingers. G, 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 and then we hit the B. So we've got some long notes there on the G. We've got a semi-breve, which is 4 beats, G, then 2 minims with 2 beats each, G, G, B, and that's a 1 beat crotchet on the B. And then on bar 21 we've got that again, the long G on the semi-breve, and then we've got A, G, A, G, B, all in crotchets. So 21, G, A, G, A, G, B. So we're going G with our 3 fingers, A 2 fingers, G 3 fingers, back up to the B on 1 finger. Let's just try bars 21, 22, 23. Should be something like this. Let's do that one more time. Okay, and then we've got some more rests. In bar 25, we've got a slightly easier version of that. We've got the long G again, then 2 minims, A, G, B, just a single crotchet. Then in bars 29, 30 and 31, we've got a similar pattern, but instead of starting on the G and finishing on the B, starts on the A and finishes on the A. It goes A, B, A, A. Let's just play that. And then we've got some more counting, and then you'll see at the end it says DS al fine. You might wonder what that means if we haven't done it in our lessons yet. We get to a double bar, but we then go back, and we go back to the top of the page where you've got a funny S looking sign with a line through it and 2 dots. And that's the DS sign, and when you get to DS al fine, you go back to that sign and you play until the fine that we mentioned earlier. So basically, we get to the bottom of the page, we're going to go back to the top and play the top half of the piece again from that sign. So we go straight back to what's numbered bar 1, but actually that should be bar 5, shouldn't it? Because we've got those 4 bars rest at the beginning, but that doesn't matter. We go straight back to where it says bar 1, and we play that first section all the way through to the double bar where it says fine, and we stop there. Okay, so that's the whole piece. So do take your time to look at the all the notes and rhythms there. There's some tricky passages, but let's have a look now at the play along and give it a go with the backing music. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, go. Ready, off we go. 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. yourself in A, back to the beginning. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, we're at the finish. Well done everyone. Now let's try that one more time without me doing any talking in the middle of it. So one straight through without any help at all. In fact, I'm just going to put the backing track on for you without me playing at all. See how you get on with it. Do have fun with that everyone, and see you next time.